as the boys race hovercrafts. And we reveal the destination of our summer expedition.
Hello!
Hey, Jimmy!
What? Who's Jimmy? That was a bumpy start to the show. I suppose things can only get better. Now, today, we've been joined in the studio by some of the best judo players in the world who all train at Camberley Judo Club. We've got Pete here, who's my partner, and I can tell he's very good at throwing people. He's a European medalist.
Yeah!
And we've got Karina, who is an 8 times world medalist. Great to have you in the studio. I've just about recovered from that, so show me how to do a few more moves. Right, come on, Pete. You showed me and you talked me through it.
Right, Pete's going to do a technique on you that he actually does in competition. It's category.
Go easy, big man.
Just make sure you keep your chin tucked in.
I didn't know much about that. So what, will I be able to do that to him? Because he's a bit, bigger than me.
Of course you can. I've seen your muscles. Come on.
Nice.
Take a nice strong grip.
So, right on there.
Arms going to go between the legs.
And then over.
Yep,
Okay,
and pull hard with your arms. Pull.
I think that hurt me.
Brilliant.
That was brilliant. Awesome. Okay, you're up, Connie.
Not bad, Jeff, but we're going to do an ogoshi, a hip throw. Okay, throw me.
Well, Lindsay's going to throw you first.
Okay. Ogoshi!
Brilliant.
Now I know why it's called ogoshi. All right, so now I'm going to do the
Come on,
throw.
Connie. Payback now.
Yeah. All right.
Take a sleeve. Arm around the waist. Pull with your arms.
Hey! Do the bow.
Very good.
Right, Tom's been teaching me the Tai Toshi, so go mate, do it. Okay, right, Karina, how do I do this?
Right, you're going to take a lapel grip, nice and strong, and a sleeve grip.
Right.
You're going to turn in, spread your legs nice and wide, and pull really hard with your arms.
Okay.
Pull.
Get in! Zoe, what are you doing? Come on.
In there, okay? I'm with Faith and she's going to show me how to do a koshi.
Koshiguruma. Very good. Okay, Zoe, it's your turn. Nice and strong. Make sure you pull with the arms. Pull.
There we go. Oh, thanks,
Brilliant.
guys. A big thank you to all of you for coming in, especially to our junior medalists for coming in. Thank you, guys.
Thank
how are you
you.
doing, Gethin?
Very much. And we really wish you the best of luck in the World Championships in September in Brazil.
Okay, now, the other day I passed my driving test, so Guess thought it was time I took on something completely different. Here we go. Hurry! Today, Geth and I have come to try the unusual sport.
For me? What are you doing?
What are you doing in a skirt, Geth?
You said I could fly over water in an air-filled skirt. So here's a skirt, and I brought the beans along to produce the air.
Not that kind of skirt, silly. Or that kind of air, for that matter. I'm talking about this. We've come to Essex to have a go at racing hovercraft, one of the few vehicles capable of travelling on both land and water.
But before we could take to the water, we had to be taught the basics on land by Alex and Tony, our instructors.
Straight line stopping, which is the first thing we're going to do. Okay, that's an emergency stop.
If you want to turn where that cone is, you'll need to be thinking about it before you get there. So, starting to turn already. Now, there's not huge amounts of room here, so we want to be as precise as we can.
Hovercraft were invented over 50 years ago by Sir Christopher Cockerell. His invention was a hit, with hovercraft ferrying passengers across the sea in record times.
They've also been popular with the military as they can carry soldiers over swamps, and unlike conventional boats, can absorb the shock from underwater explosions.
Right, what we've got here is we've got the throttle. This is to give us more power, so I push on this for a little while and the air lifts up very slowly, and as soon as we're going forward I've got to lean kind of forward because it's rear powered, so I've got to kind of even up the weight on either side. In theory it should go well. Whoa, it's like I'm floating. Right.
Bit of left.
Start to rev up. That's it. How's that
Cool,
feel?
I love it.
Right hand turn, a little bit of weight shift, quick. Right rudder, just to control the turn and see how it slides. And
You do have to anticipate the corner well in advance, don't you?
Things seemed to be going well,
This is awesome!
Lovely. So, we're just...
but not for long.
What was that?
That is a bad thing.
What?
That is a... Unfortunately, I think we may have lost the engine. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
Bad luck, Andy. I had no problems with my hovercraft.
There you go. That's a 180-degree emergency stop. Well done, Geff. Fantastic job.
Before long, Andy was back in the driving seat.
It's really coming at me so much quicker. Oh, gosh.
But he was still having problems.
Great. Oh, here comes my instructor to tell me off.
And with a little help, I was out of the rough.
Here we go. I've got to remember not to use as much speed. Here we go, we're going.
Watch the trees!
Oh, there's grass in my face.
And your instructor! I think Andy really needs to understand the science of hovercrafting if he's going to improve. I wonder if this will help.
As well as moving the hovercraft forward, the massive fan at the back pushes air into a rubber cushion under the base known as the skirt. The air in the skirt keeps the hovercraft afloat and helps it glide over the surface, so there's no need to have a hull, like on a normal boat. It also means the hovercraft can travel over dry land.
It was time to hit the water.
But you nearly hit something else, didn't you, Geff?
Drive it straight past the camera crew. Can you stop? Stop. That's good. Okay. That was just a little bit too wide, okay?
Good job there's no hovercraft police, or you'd be arrested, mate.
Steering on water was much harder than on land.
It's just like that much.
Swing around. Beautiful. Well done.
Time for me to show how it's done. Now that's what I call smooth.
Okay. You go left. You go down. And if you get problems, okay, come up here. Okay. Come down here. Go right. And drop from.
That was lovely.
Is that good?
Time to go it alone.
Oh, no!
Not so smooth now, eh, mate?
Kind of lost my way a little bit.
Watch and learn, Akinwalere. Watch and learn.
Mate, that was brilliant.
I think I've just got about the hang of it now, and you know.
Yeah, mate, at least I stayed on the water. The object is to stay on the water.
Sunk in the water.
Yeah, true, but do you know what? I think
can't
neither
wait.
of us are that good at it, to be honest.
Can't wait for the time trial.
Let's do it.
Good luck.
The race was on.
So this long-awaited race begins, and they're off! Gethin slightly ahead, but there's everything to play for as they fly through the slalom and towards the lake. The grass is flying, and so are they really pushing these machines to the limit. Gethin hits the water first. Is this a sign of things to come, or will Andy take the lead? Good speed from both competitors as they shoot across the water. Andy right on Gethin's tail as he glides effortlessly around that first island. These two have been in training now for literally hours. Both giving it all they can, engines burning on full power.
Come on! Home stretch! Come on! Okay, here we go. Bit winding because of the wind, but this is the home stretch.
A quick check by Gethin to see if he hits the yellow buoy. Oh, that's knocked him off balance. Oh dear, what a slip-up. That could well cost him the race. But no, he's recovered well. And it really is neck and neck as Andy and Geff enter the final stages of the Hovercraft Challenge. Who will win? I think we'll need a photo finish on this one.
Come on!
Whoa! What a race!
Get up, and I tell you, I think you might have got it. That last corner you took.
No, do you know what? I think I came really wide on the first corner.
Oh,
honestly.
come on, Alex.
Pull us out of our misery, Alex.
It's been a great day.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, you've been consistently great all day.
Fantastic,
But
brilliant,
it's
yeah.
been my pleasure to let you know that Andy won by 3 seconds.
Yes! No! I I can't believe it.
what a
You've
race.
been rubbish all day.
Mate,
You've been
I
rubbish
told
all day
you.
and you pulled it out the
I've
bag.
been quiet and enjoying it, but that was a fantastic race.
Your sparkling water reward.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Absolute
Hovercraft
pleasure.
driving,
Thank you.
brilliant stuff. There's nothing got left.
Gutted. I got complacent. He was rubbish all day and I thought I could take it easy.
I wish
and
I had a trophy for that victory. It was genius, absolute genius. Do you know what? I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, great.
Don't want to lose.
Gutted. That's it. Oh well. Something to cheer me up. It's a make with Jake.
And we're going to bake a cake.
Oh, we are, you know. What are we going to make, my friend?
We are making summer lemon cake.
Let's get started then. Come on. What can I
Okay,
do?
first we've creamed together the butter and the sugar. It's just a posh word for mixing. And Gethin now is gonna zest our lemon. and
Zest the
Gethin.
lemon. All right, we can do that.
And while he does that,
Yeah.
I go in to add all the ingredients. So I'm gonna add 2 large eggs, 1 and 2, just one at a time.
Fake with Jake.
And we're gonna make a
Sleepy to
cake.
make. You could do a little song there.
Yeah. So 2 eggs, flour. You can find all the ingredients and all the measurements on the website because I'm not going to bore you with all them now.
How much of this do you need?
Just about that much.
All right.
So that's perfect. So now we're going to add the lemon zest
Okay.
with my special grater from home.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. So we're going to add all that.
Okay.
And first I'm going to give it a light stir because we don't want the flour to go flying everywhere because I done that in the house and I was full of flour all my face.
Were you?
Yeah.
Come on, can I do it? I
Yeah,
love
you
doing
can
this
have
bit.
some
Cheers.
of
Okay. Bit of elbow
Yeah,
grease.
a bit of...
All right. What
yeah.
are we looking at next then?
So we're looking at for all the flour to just disappear.
Right.
So we've just got a nice yellow ball of like dough.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, just like that. So all the flour's gone. Gethin's given a little power mix.
A power mix.
Yeah, and now we're going to add our special ingredient.
Yeah, what's that?
Which is 4 tablespoons of milk.
Okay.
And now this 4 tablespoons of milk,
Why is it special?
it's special because if you just watch,
Ooh, it goes everywhere.
Yeah, it goes everywhere like that.
I love it.
We love a messy kitchen. It makes it all nice and smooth and gloopy like that.
Yeah.
And when our... Can I have a turn?
Go on then.
Turn. Yeah, so when it's all spongy like that...
I'll clear up then.
Yeah, you clear up, little
Okay.
maid. So now...
What does the
that's
milk
all
do to it?
spongy. That's all spongy when it comes out of the oven. So it's
Yeah.
like a trampoline. And
It looks like a trampoline.
and it's all just like gloop like that. So now we're going to ditch the wooden spoon and we are going to get our spatula
Yeah.
and pour it into our lined loaf tin.
Our lined loaf tin. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll move
Or
the spoon out
you
the way
can
for
just
you.
use a you can just use a just like a cake tin. That's what I use in the house. And my teacher in school, Miss Newton, she makes a lovely lemon drizzle cake. It's
Does
really
she?
nice, yeah.
Oh, Miss Newton, you're going to
Yeah.
love this then. You have to take a slice home for her, won't you?
Yeah, because I made some on the bus yesterday because we went to see We Will Rock You with my school.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and that was really nice. Okay, so we got all that in, and now it doesn't look like much, but it is
Yeah,
going to
do
rise.
do you have to fill that? Or
No, because it's self-raising flour, so it's going to rise. So
Right.
with your oven mitt,
Yeah.
you just put that in the oven,
Okay.
and now I'm going to go and
What's it,
do
what,
a little
how long
drizzle
for?
pack. So you've
How
got to put that in 180 degrees for
Yeah.
45 minutes.
You
So
got another
now-
one in here?
I know that's the one that I made earlier, so I'm just going to turn that on at a low heat.
Right.
And we're just going to mix the ice and sugar around.
Nice.
And if you go get the lemon juice you did earlier, get.
All right. Finish
And
that
we're just
off.
going to add about 2 tablespoons of that, because now we're making the syrup that we're going to put all on top of our lemon drizzle cake. So it's all sticky at the top.
Say when.
So go and stop.
Sure?
Yep, that's about enough, and a bit more. That's it. So just mix all that in until all of our ice and sugar is dissolved,
Right.
because that's where it does. It
Hey, that
dissolves.
looks good, actually. I
Yeah.
can see what you mean. It's just risen up, isn't it?
Yeah,
How do you know
it
when
is.
the sauce is done?
You know when it's done, when it's nice, and all the little white bits have gone.
Okay. You have a goodie there. So tell me, Jake, you know, around Port Talbot, you're telling me a few people recognise you now, don't they?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite celebrity chef?
My favourite celebrity chef's Ainsley Harriott, because he's funny and he makes great food.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Who's
Pop it on
yours?
there then.
Yeah, who's yours?
I like Ainsley Harriott as well, I must admit, yeah.
Yeah.
I know this guy as well, Jake Sawyers. He's quite good.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
So it's Ainsley Harriott, you say? That's
Yeah.
good. Oh, there we go.
Have a
There's
little
something
bit
to
of stir
taste.
of that. Do you mind if I have a little go helping you to finish that
Yeah.
off? Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Ainsley, how are you?
I'm very well.
Great to
Gethin.
see you.
Nice to see you
How-
too.
How is that? Is that looking good?
I think that looks really good. And you're going to drizzle that on top of the lemon cake,
Yeah.
aren't you? Yeah. Oh, wow. How long's that been in the oven for?
That's That's been there in 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well done, my man, Knuckles, because that smells
All right, then, Jake,
fantastic.
come on, Jake. I know you're surprised, so you've got to carry on with the cook. You know, you've got to finish off here.
Do you want to finish that off,
Lovely.
pour that on the top?
Yeah, we're just going to
Is this
drizzle
one of
all
your
on
favourite
top.
cakes? Is it something that you would do?
everybody
Just like
loves
that.
A lemon drizzle cake, don't they?
Do you know what it is in Welsh?
Tell me.
Cacen lemon.
Cacen lemon, eh?
Good.
Yeah, I always remember that.
Right, lovely.
Excellent
And now,
stuff.
because that's hot now, we've got one that we cut up.
Really?
So I get this.
Yeah, you get your lemon gloves because it is really
Lovely.
hot.
Fantastic.
And then here's our lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah, are we going to have a little bit of that?
Well, there's
Yeah.
only one man who can really try this, isn't it? Seeing as he's really surprised you today. Were you a bit shocked then?
I didn't know anything about it.
The taste is in the pudding. After you.
Thank you very much. I love that middle
Drum
slice. That's where
roll.
all the lemon goes
Yeah.
right into it, doesn't it?
There we are.
Let's have a bite of that.
What do you think? Oh, Jake, have some as well.
Yeah, I got some.
Out of 3,000 kids, this one came #1, eh?
That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, very, very impressed. And this
Okay.
is really, really good.
Any tips to become a top celebrity chef?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think he's got the gift of the gab already, and the texture of the cake is absolutely superb. So let's just say this is the bee's knees.
I love it. I love
really
it.
is.
Cacen lemon.
I know.
Nice
you guys
one,
going to
Jake.
come on ready, steady cook then? Do a bit of cooking, eh?
Yeah.
We'll get all the Blue Peter presenters on there.
I'm up
You,
for that.
Zoe,
Definitely.
Yeah?
I'll definitely lose as well. This is delicious. Nice one, Jake. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. Well done, my man.
Oh,
Some for us.
yeah, looking forward to a bit of cacen lemon. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, all the Welsh viewers. Now then, do you know what? It is time at last to reveal the destination of our 2007 summer expedition. The nation is on tenterhooks. Getting over to you and the worldometer.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what we're going to be doing is flying from London the whole way across the Atlantic, and we will be landing 6,000 miles later in Bolivia in South America, everybody. That's where we're going.
Oh, absolutely amazing. I've never been to Bolivia, have you?
Me either.
Have you?
I've never been to Bolivia.
None of us have been. That's why it is a brilliant choice for us to go. Blue Peter's never explored there before, so it is going to be absolutely amazing because we don't know anything about it. It's going to be a voyage of discovery and adventure. Take a look at this.
Bolivia, a place of extremes.
Buenos días, Blue Peter.
The highest capital city. The sweatiest jungles. The weirdest salt lakes. The world's most dangerous road. We'll be exploring it. You'd be a monkey to miss it. That looks incredible.
I can't
So much to
wait.
do.
I know.
Can't wait.
So exciting. We asked people to guess on the website and only 3 people got it right, so well done if you did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, now while we are off exploring Bolivia, of course we'll be missing our pets, but they are going to be enjoying a long summer break too. First, let me fill you in on Socks, who is going to be staying at home, relaxing in the sun. Socks loves a spot of sun. And get this, a new litter of his cousins are expected any day now, so he's going to have
get in,
huge
Socks.
fun playing with them.
Yeah, Shelley, we do something we love doing. That's hanging out in the Blue Peter garden.
Nice,
She's got a
Shelley.
mate down here called Bertha, and that's
Yeah.
what she'll be doing for most of the summer. Lucky her.
Now, as well as taking a break from the studio, Lucy will be spending the summer visiting hospitals, schools and old people's homes.
does
Good for you, Lucy.
Love
Now,
it.
meanwhile, swimming and football are top of the agenda for Mabel's summer break. She's going to have a ball.
Yeah,
She play
definitely.
football at the moment, does she? Look,
She's
also
relaxing before it all.
Well, now the big news about Magic, and it's her last regular appearance with me in the Blue Peter studio, Madge? Oh, poor Madge. But she'll be starting the
she looks
final
upset.
stage. No, it's fine. Look, she's really sad. She's starting the final stage of her guide dog training in September. Blue Peter cameras, of course, will be covering the whole story. We're all going to miss her, aren't we?
We really are.
Completely. It's like the
It'll be
end of an
brilliant.
era on the show today. Oh, Magic will miss you. Now then, here's a key date for your diaries. Tuesday the 25th of September, because that is when we'll be back.
It certainly will be. But before then, on Friday, the 20th of July, there's a very special Blue Peter to look forward to when Harry Potter's creator J.K. Rowling pays us an exclusive visit. She'll be giving us the lowdown on the 7th and final book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and answering all those burning questions you've got about Harry and Co. And I tell you what, there will be loads of questions about that.
Oh, absolutely. That is a load of dates then that you've just put in your diaries. And something else that's happening over the summer that's very exciting is the publication of this, the 37th Blue Peter book. And it is full of all the adventures that we've had over the last year. It's jam-packed, and we're lucky enough and privileged to have a few of the pages hot off the press today in the studio. So make sure you look out for that one.
There are so many highlights. Have a go, Geth. Loved all of that whole sporting series. What's your highlight for you?
All the dancing.
Dancing?
Definitely.
That's all you've been doing this year. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, how can I
Do
choose?
you know what, guys? I can't believe it's exactly 1 year to the day and 120 programmes since I joined the show. What a year it's been.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you
You've even
so
passed
much.
your driving test.
Thanks so much for making it special to me, and thanks, obviously, to Richard Marsden, our editor, who gave me the opportunity to do this.
Yep, and it is his last show today, and we have loved working with him so much. So we're all going to miss you, and thank you so much.
Richard, you've been an absolute legend. We love you, and all the very best in your new brilliant job.
It's been a brilliant year, a year to remember. We will be back in September. Until then, have a great summer. Whatever you're doing, have fun with whatever you're doing. And we'll leave you now with a bit of a song, and we have to apologise to High School Musical
sorry,
for
we
this.
tried our best.
We wanted to do you justice, but you know.
But we all
we had
need
fun
together.
anyway, which is the main thing.
Have a great summer.
Bye.
Bye, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
See you. Bye, Rich.
Hey, ho. Hey, ho. All right, here we go. Together, 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 everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, together. Come on, let's do this right.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured it out.
That all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about.
Everyone